Hey guys, Joe here, and here we are for our Captain Falcon guide. Now you guys have been waiting for this for quite a while, so I will get straight to the guide. And now in this video I'm going to try without saying the history. If you really do want the history of Captain Falcon, I'll put it in the description if you really want it. But I want to speed up these videos just a little bit. Now what Captain Falcon does do is he's a very quick rushdown character that can get on the opponent, can get kills very early, and can gimp or just kill the opponent off the side of the screen or the top with very low percents. He's very fast, very strong, and one of the better, higher tier choices that you could pick for the game. Falcon's dash attack is probably one of the best in the entire game. It is very strong. So what it does is it comes out very fast, and it's kind of hard to punish. It can be punished with a grab, but really not that easily. Maybe a down smash in certain characters. But what you have to do with this, you hit the dash attack, and then you can go for either neutral airs or up airs. You can usually chain 3 to 4 in a row. This will do a lot of damage early game, and this is one of your best ways to get damage. Really dash attack into chaining up airs, neutral airs, or just some back airs, or down throw into neutral airs or up airs is really the way you get all your damage early on, so this is definitely one of your most important moves to master. Falcon has two different jabs. The first jab is a 3-hit combo which does punch, punch, knee. Now this is one of the most useful ones. It's called the Gentleman. Most of the time you'll be going Nair into this, or you'll just be going falling onto the ground into this, or out of shield into the Gentleman. The Gentleman is really good because it comes out very fast, it's really hard to dodge, and you can't really shield out of it. And it's just very good. Also, with this, you can press the button multiple times, which will do an infinite punch, but it's really not that good. The ending is okay, it can kill, but most of the time the opponent can't DI out of your infinite punch, so I really wouldn't recommend that. The final thing you can do is either punch once or twice, just make sure not to get into the kick, and then go for a throw, and you can go for a down throw and up throw, get some early percent, and once again go for some up airs and neutral airs, which will be your main way to get percent early on. Falcon's forward tilt is one of the best ones in the game. It's really good for pivot tilting, because with this move what you can do is run away, pivot tilt, run away, pivot tilt, run away, pivot tilt, and that'll just do really good. It's very fast, has a huge hitbox for how big Captain Falcon is, and also does very high percent compared to some other pivot tilts and just compared to some other forward tilts in general. It won't kill, it's not a kill move, but you can use it out of shield and you can use it in a lot of other situations. Definitely one of the best forward tilts in the game and very good for spacing, so you should get used to this pretty early on in your Captain Falcon days. Falcon's up tilt is a very good and strong tilt. Now what it does is it hits above him and then hits the hammer foot down. Now the main use of this is to actually use it close to the off stage, and then it can spike the opponent if it hits them right on the foot. Now this is a bit troll and I don't really know. Other than that though, other than spiking them straight down, you can use it on stage and it will hit right above you and in front of you, making it a okay coverage move. Has a pretty big hitbox and is pretty fast. Once again, going for the spike with this move is definitely the funnest part about it. The down tilt is once again sort of like his forward tilt, comes out very fast and is one of the fastest in the game. It does good damage once again, is useful out of shield, is useful wide as you land with the ground. Now this one is a little bit more laggy and can be punished a tiny bit more, but can hit lower characters and can hit smaller characters a lot easier, so it's better in worse and different situations. Also this can lead into very easy ways to get grabs, or once again, up airs and neutral airs. It's a pretty good move just like all of his other tilts. Falcon's side smash is a very strong side smash. Now it does start a little bit behind him, the hitbox sparks a bit behind him, and then it attacks way in front of him. He'll move a ton. Now it's very useful for this move to once again use pivoting, because with this move it has such a huge hitbox, someone like Ganon, that it will just hit even more area if you pivot. Now if you don't know what pivoting is, it's when you're running left or running right, hold the opposite direction, and then press smash on the C stick, and it'll do a smash attack. Now if you do that, it will have a lot more range, and pretty much it'll just let you use your smash attacks a lot better. That's just pivoting in general. But his side smash will do high damage. It does kill extremely early. If you can charge it at all, they're pretty much doomed. And you can sometimes chain a down air into side smash. His down smash is actually personally one of my favorite smashes in the entire game. Now what it does is it attacks in front of him and then behind him. Now it does a very high percent to both sides, but mainly it's useful to cover shields and it's useful to cover rolls. If the opponent tries to roll, they're pretty much going to get hit either way. Now it can be spot dodged pretty easily, and you will get punished really bad if the opponent decides to spot dodge. But if they don't spot dodge, then it'll pretty much be a free hit and it'll do quite a bit of damage to the opponent. It doesn't actually have way too much lag after it, so you can go for another grab, just like what you'll be doing for a lot of the game. The final smash is his up smash. Now his up smash is a, once again, very good smash. Comes out pretty quickly, it hits in front of him, it hits above him, and it can hit a little bit behind him. It makes no sense really, the hitbox at all, but it is very strong. Now you can go down air into up smash if you do happen to hit the spike at the down air, or you can just run around, spam up smash. Now you can actually condition your opponent by grabbing a ton. They will be used to spot dodging to try to dodge your grab, and after they're used to spot dodging a lot, what you can do is just run up an up smash instead of grab, and then you'll pretty much get a free up smash, which will do a lot of damage. This is something that you will have to get used to, and is kind of a guessing game with Captain Falcon, but if you can get a free up smash, definitely go for it. It's really strong damage and very quick damage that you could get on the opponent. Falcon's up throw is, like many characters, one of his worst throws. You really shouldn't be going for up throw almost ever because his other throws are very strong. So just don't really go for up throws. You could go for an up throw as a mix up, but overall just go for his other throws because they are a lot better than his up throw. Falcon's down throw is the one that you'll pretty much always be going for. Unless you want to kill, then you go for back air, or you go for the back throw. But what you really want to do for this throw is you'll just throw them down, and then what you'll have to do is run and short hop up air or short hop nair. It depends on how much percent they are, but you'll pretty much do that, and you can just chain up air into up air or nair into nair. You'll get a lot of your damage, and that is where your main damage comes from. His grab is very fast, and it's pretty much impossible to dodge as long as the opponent doesn't see it coming. And it's really good through shields. If the opponent is used to shielding a lot, this will punish them extremely well. And just Falcon's pretty good. Now his grab range actually isn't way too much, but with all of his speed it can be pretty easy to get grabs, and it seems kind of like Sonic. Falcon's back throw is just a plain and simple killing throw, nothing way too special about it. It is okay, it is actually pretty strong, and it's one of the better killing throws in the game after most of the good killing throws like Toon Links got nerfed in the past 1.0.6, but it is not the best killing throw. It'll take up to 160, maybe 170%. Depends on the map. It is okay though. I would recommend that you use this if you need to kill later on to the game because you will be getting a lot of grabs, and this is a good way to end up killing the opponent. Falcon's forward throw is usable, but once again I would recommend to go for the down throw. Now down throw in most cases is better than forward throw. Forward throw can combo maybe into dash attack, it's kind of dependent, and it's not really a true combo. So I would recommend that you go for the down throw, but if you really want it, the forward throw is not a terrible throw, and if you just want some mix up potential, forward throw is not way too bad. Falcon's Nair is probably one of my favorite things about him. Now with Falcon's Nair you will need to really learn how to short hop so that you can short hop and then nair and then fast fall or short hop fast fall nair. Now you'll have to be using this a ton. Hopefully I'll have some video in the background, but you'll have to use this from your down throw, you'll have to use this from maybe your up air, you'll have to use this from dash attack, you'll have to use it a lot, just like how you have to be using your up air a lot. This move does come out very fast, it can chain into itself many different times, it can actually kill off the screen, and you can get people with this move. It's really amazing, and you should learn how to use your neutral air quite a bit. Falcon's Forward Air is his knee of justice. Now one thing, this is extremely epic. I love this move. It can chain out of down air. If you hit it, then it'll be a pretty much free knee of justice. But I have to tell you sadly, do not use the knee of justice almost ever. Now it can be okay in certain situations, but most of the time your back air will pretty much do as much damage, and it has way less lag, and it comes out way quicker. Just the knee's just not what it used to be. The knee's just a bit too slow. You can use it for some extra style points, because style points are really where the captain lives. But if you want to win more of your games, I would recommend to go for a lot more back airs. It pains me, because I do love the Falcon knee. But if you want to win more games, definitely don't use this way too much. It does kill really early, but a lot of the times it's not worth the lag at the end. His down air is a very strong spike, probably one of the strongest in the game, close to Wii Fits and other people like that. Now with this, he will just put up his legs and then stomp you down. Once again, this can be used for a lot of style points. Now if the opponent is off the screen, you should probably go for back air because it comes out faster and gets the stage spike. But if you really want the style points, you can short hop down air, and then you'll be able to kill the opponent. Down air can come with neutral air and a lot of other moves, so it is actually okay on the field. And it's just an okay move overall because it does kill and it does do a lot of other stuff. So it's a lot better than the knee, but it still has some of that pizzazz that the knee does have. Other than his neutral air, Falcon's up air will be one of your most used moves ever. It kills, it does high percent, it combos into itself, it does pretty much everything. Falcon's up air is pretty much Falcon in a nutshell, just like his neutral air. Without those two moves, he would be pretty bad. But with them, he becomes great. You really have to learn how to time this move. You need to learn how to short hop, up air, and then fast fall once again, just like his neutral air. But if you do happen to learn it, you'll do really well, and that's pretty much where you shine as far as playing Falcon. His bear is probably one of his best moves, one of his best kill moves, one of his best aerials in the entire game. It comes out very fast, and it'll kill extremely early. Even on the stage, you can kill at 100. Near the edge, it kills at like 80, maybe even 60 if you versus a certain character like Jigglypuff. But what you'll have to do a lot of the times with this move is a reverse aerial rush, in which you'll have to run up to the opponent and then quickly pivot, short hop, and then go for a back air. This is a little bit weird. Hopefully I'll show you some clips, but after you learn to do that, you'll be able to get kills pretty easily, and it's definitely one of his most used moves. The Falcon Punch is just like the knee. It may not actually have pretty much any use at all in the real game, and if you're actually trying to win, I recommend never use Falcon Punch unless you got those super hard reversal Falcon Punch reads. But with this move, it will allow you the style points that will put your friends in shame. Now, the Falcon Punch, if you do happen to miss it, then you will be the worst person ever. You just don't even deserve to play Falcon. But if you hit it, you'll be the Falcon hero, and you'll do pretty well. I wouldn't recommend to ever use Falcon Punch, but if you really do want them style points, definitely a bonus. His side B was buffed a lot from the previous games. Now it's actually a very viable move. It will kill at maybe even 90%, maybe even 80%, or at least 100%. It's a very early viable kill move, and on places with low ceilings, it is extremely good, like Wahoo Island, or somewhere like Halberd, Battlefield. All those places, this side B is amazing. Try to use it a lot in those stages. Otherwise, don't use it way too much. If there's a really tall screen, it's a really tall stage, I wouldn't recommend to use it. But if it is a short stage, it's a very good side B to finish off the opponent. Falcon's up B is the hug of justice, which I like to call it. Pretty much, he'll just hug the opponent, blast him off. It doesn't kill. Well, it can kill off the side of the stage, but it's really not the best. Pretty much all it's useful for is once again a recovery, just like everyone else. But you can actually command grab people out of their shield if you run up to them and up B, so it can be okay like that. Most of the time, just go for the dash attack or just go for the grab though. So it's an okay recovery, it's an okay move, just not the best, but at least it's a recovery, so you know, at least Falcon has one of those, unlike someone like Jigglypuff. Finally, his Downbeat is a very strong move. Now it will actually come out pretty fast, and it has a lingering-ish hitbox. Now, the thing about this move is that if you spam it a lot, the opponent will know that it's coming, and you'll pretty much get punished every time. But if you only use this once or twice per game at certain situations where the opponent really can't see it coming, then you'll be able to do a lot of damage to the opponent. It's a pretty strong move, it'll come out fast, and then after you hit that, they'll probably be confused for a little bit, so you can go for some up airs, some neutral airs, once again, or even go for the Falcon knee, and hopefully you'll do well with that. Don't use this Downbeat way too much, but once or twice per game can be okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this Falcon video. I made this because one person did want it, and I hope that it was helpful to you. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try to get this video to 20 likes. But whatever, you don't really have to like. It's all up to you, and you probably haven't even gotten to the end of the video. Now, if you have actually gotten to the end of the video, type in the word MEEP, M-E-E-P, and then let's see if we can just troll everybody that never got to the end and see how many people ask what MEEP says and what MEEP means. Now, if they ask you what it means, say MEEP means record the screen. Just say that. Then just see what they answer. Hopefully that'll trick up a few people. I really want to see if anybody actually even gets to the end. So let's see that. If you did get to the end, make sure to write the word MEEP, and I'll see you all next time.